Hi everyone, so welcome here Professor Lee, Group Chief Executive for Sunway Education Group, and we'd love for you to share with us how did you end up in education?
Well, the joke is I did not want to be a teacher when I was very young because my mother said to me, you should become a teacher because she was a teacher, and she said because it's a half day's job and you can come home and look after the children after that. That thought was very discouraging. Not that I don't like children, I love children, and I've always known that deep down inside me that's what I want to do, having lined up all my dolls when I was a child, and teaching them, for example. So it was when I was in my sixth form and I had to really seriously decide what I was going to study and what I was going to move on to, what my career was going to be. I knew I was very interested in people and I wanted to do education psychology. But then what do you do after that? And then I became very interested in languages, and that was when I decided I would like very much to become a teacher and educator, especially in the area of languages, and return to my country, Malaysia, to be able to contribute.
Well, thank you. So can you share with us some of the projects you're working on now? And I also heard about 42KL just today at Digital University in Malaysia in this conference. Can you share with us more what it is about?
42KL is a coding school, and it is true, it is one of our latest projects. Having said that, we're moving on to many things which are digitally related, but 42KL is a revolutionary school in the sense that there are no teachers, there's no fixed curriculum. The curriculum is gamified, in fact, and so students learn from their peers, and they learn to solve solutions which are provided, real problems provided by the corporations and the industry which supports 42KL. It's 42 Malaysia now because we've had the latest Khazanah who has invested into the idea of the 42 schools in Malaysia. So it's 42 Malaysia, and it would allow us to actually open up more opportunities to young people, especially those who are less disadvantaged economically, to be able to access digital education, learn how to code, which we believe is very important for the 21st century.
So I learned from Professor Lee this new project there involves 0 teachers, 0 tuition.
Yes.
And it's a peer-to-peer learning. Very innovative. I think it will excite a lot of us to check this out, look into this, and perhaps an idea to inspire other great ideas.
Yes, it's part of the Ecole 42, something that was developed in France itself, and it was brought to us by the French ambassador for that matter, and it's supported by our Malaysian Development Economic Corridor, and so Malaysian Digital Economic Corridor. So it's very exciting.
Thank you, Professor Lee. So love for you to share your top tips for aspiring parents or people who are looking to be in education or who are already in the education sector.
There's really no end to education. Education is a continuing journey, and I suppose it only ends when we end our journey on earth. I know that even at this ripe old age, I'm still learning a lot, especially digitally, because when I was born and when I was growing up, there's no such thing as computers. And so this is all terribly new to me. And I do urge everyone to do exactly that, to continue learning. Because today it's about computers, it's about the digital world, it's about Chat GPT. Tomorrow it's something else. It's up to our imagination.
And I guess that's what brought me close to you, even just having met you literally as a speaker on stage. You could see compassionate and passionate educator. Always smiles from within.
Thank you.
And if you're with me here, hopefully at the screen, you can also feel the warmth from Professor Lee.
Thank you so much.
I'd love to share one more thing Professor Lee just shared with us on stage. Both fully embracing Chat GPT while challenging its limitations, recognizing both. It comes with both pros and cons. It's absolutely a pleasure to listen to you.
Thank you. Yes, do embrace Chat GPT. Do embrace all that the digital world brings to us and help it to become better so that we become better too. I always say don't be afraid of robots, for that matter, taking over our jobs. They don't. They help enhance it. They help us so that we can do something else, do things that we really want to do.
Thank you so much for spending time with us.